Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Safe Space podcast. I'm your host Samuel Masakwe.
And I'm your co-host Joy.
And today with us we have two amazing people here with us, and we'll let them introduce themselves. My guy.
I go by YK. That's what my friends call me. So
we don't need what your friends call you. Your name. Anyways, yes.
Okay, since we are talking about what our friends call us, they call me Mr. Youth.
speak louder, bro.
Anyways, I take what I said back. They are not amazing people. There's also a bunch of, we'll not say that on camera. But anyways, welcome again. And today with us, we'll be talking about peer pressure. So before we move on to it though, we just want to say thank you for sharing your feedbacks and your comments on the last video. The first video, sorry. So we really appreciate those, and do make sure that you always help comment, like, subscribe on each and every video that we post. And when we send links to get stories and contributions from you people, please do endeavor in taking part. So moving on, my people, can you please tell us a bit about yourself before we get into the topic?
Okay. So like I said, I go by YK, and I'm a part-time student and also hustler, basically. Because I want to blow too.
Like socket, we get fuse. Go on, my guy, Mr. Youth.
Well, my original name is Yusufa Jata.
Finally.
I am also a student of the University of the Gambia. I am in my third year. I have also started film making not long ago. You can check it out. It's called Define, the short film. And I'll be starting a business soon, but I'll talk about that.
Yeah, you see, I have friends that have, they have insight of what they want to do. You understand? So we're happy to hear that. So moving on. As I said earlier, the topic today is peer pressure. So before we get into the stories that were shared on our links, please, I'm begging you people, next time we share links, don't be toasting Joy. Don't be toasting Joy. I asked for stories. You're here asking and doing talking stage. Please respect yourself. Respect yourself. Anyways, my guy, what's your idea or thoughts on peer pressure?
I think it's very real. It's something that it's addressed, but it's not just enough in the right way. Because I mean, people will brush it off like, oh yeah, peer pressure is getting used into bad things and blah blah blah. But for the peer pressure, personally, yeah, there might be minor incidents here and there, but I never felt that peer pressure I really gave into it throughout my life so far. Anyway, I'm still young, so you never know. I don't know if you still call it that, but
still young.
Yeah.
But Mary, you're saying you're still young.
Nah, but for real.
Anyways, Joy.
So yeah.
Okay, so my own thinking on peer pressure, it is real. I think we experience it from school, when we start school, to our old ages. It is real and people don't take it seriously. But I also think that peer pressure is kind of good in a way, because it's good when you're with the right people, and it's bad when you're with the wrong people.
Yeah. It's a use?
Yeah, I want to It has good sides and bad sides, but we usually emphasize more on the bad side.
Yeah.
But also, people tend to also forget that it's not only done with young people. Mm-hmm. Even our parents they are pressured by their peers to actually make us do some things that we don't like, or influenced by their peers to do things that are not actually necessary sometimes. But because we are in an African setting, unfortunately, you cannot talk about it.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
unfortunate to be an African, my guy.
I can't breathe on a
Let me speak. What I mean, unfortunately, is, we have this culture of silence. We are trying to break, but unfortunately, it's there.
Yeah, true.
And there are some things you cannot say. So, you are doing this because you are being influenced by so and so and so. What do you think will meet you there?
I have a house for you, though, love. Come. Spare rooms, come.
Exactly. So that is what I mean. But unfortunately, things happen, boy. And my own take on it is because I believe, like, Gambian, most people in our country, unfortunately, I believe people are not very opinionated, and then they gawa yobantel. That is the word, right?
Yeah.
Then they gawa
follow through.
Yeah, they just follow the people, and they have this problem of fear of missing out. Yeah. So unfortunately, you'd see a friend that has an iPhone, you'd want it.
Right.
You see people doing things, you be like, if I don't do it, I might be missing out. Let me do it. You would see people writing something on their status, and you
Bam.
just accept it like that.
See iPhone bobu no no. See bobu mo denyo duga si diga
It's
tembi
paining me, man.
So before we move on, I think I do have stories here, and Joy do
Yeah.
have a few that people shared, even though some were toasting me on the anonymous. But yeah, please, I'm married. Yeah, as you can see, yeah.
Yeah, I'm also married.
No, rest. Thank you. As I was as I was saying, so this one said, I was about 11 years old in grade 7, and all the friends I had by then had boyfriends. So whenever we would walk home, they would constantly make me feel like the outcast just because I didn't have a man.
Wow.
They pretty much made me feel alone until one guy in the school started asking me out. I had no intentions whatsoever. I had no interest in him or any other guy, but they were constantly on my neck to be with him so I could belong. And after a while, I gave in, or many give up. I go with this guy. Thinking about it now, I regret that. I wish I just walked away from them. They aren't even my friends anymore. Not sure if they ever were. Oh.
11.
Let me.
My man. Are you a woman yet?
I think we all went through that during school.
Exactly like this.
No, wait. For me, for instance, right? I did not start dating at an early age.
Officially or unofficially?
Okay, respect yourself.
Clarify.
Okay, in a relationship.
Clarify.
But anyways, when you see your friends dating, I also felt left out in some point that I was not interested in those.
It's okay.
Wait, what?
Everyone is different.
Yeah.
And what grade or age did you start dating?
Let me say 11. 10,
Grade
11. But I'm feeling myself out here. Anyways.
Are you were dating in school? Oh,
We had exams.
in Love Kiss.
Right.
Oh, High School Musical. In school, they mocked me. Me and babe. Yes, I'll have crush here and there. Where I gave up on girls was when my crush shouted at me. It's not funny.
Okay.
I almost died that day. Imagine after my friends, they are pursuing girls. I was there learning about the new dance moves,
Wow.
video games.
Yeah, honestly.
What?
I agree with you.
You leave my set. So yeah, like it's different for everyone. But at age 11, boy, that's
What she is saying, I kind of relate to it a little bit.
of course. It's
But
you.
then,
Mr. You.
you know the thing is,
Yeah.
most people, I might be going off topic a bit. Most people in this country with relationships, they do it not because they want to.
Right.
You look at most people, why are they in relationships? Is it for a future? They'll tell you, I don't
Yeah,
even
man,
know.
man,
You
you
understand?
see pet-
You see people be asking people out, they'll go to the friends and talk to them to come and talk to them so that they'll be in a relationship. And people be like, yeah, suma sister daf ma wahal, suma friend daf ma
Behave
wahal,
yourself.
lolo mo ra I cannot be in it. What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
And then when the guy dumps you or does something, you said, man,
Yeah, don't enter that one. That is relationship. Don't worry.
no, but I'm just
But
calling,
yeah,
you
that's true.
understand?
Like the part of peer pressure, like especially in school, bro, it's mad. It's crazy. It's mad. Like because your friends are doing this, you want to do this.
Right.
Come if you like not even okay. Since you brought up the relationship part and all of that, but like it's crazy. You see all your friends hanging out with their mans. Let's say you go for inter-house. While every day chill, no. Kuneka mu long can do am. Si gana yang inter-house for the whole guy.
You're holding bag. I carry bag of food and bag of books like.
The whole food, me and the whole body, I use myself. See, boy, it's mad. So like, anyways, sorry, Shad. Thank God they are not your friends. I hope you have found a man now, Shad.
Anyways, okay, let me read this one out. So it says, so my experience of peer pressure was seeing my mates getting involved in stuff that looked so cool and enjoyable. They made me seem like I was missing out and sometimes made me feel like a fool for not enjoying life as they were. Hence, the pressure triggered me to want to feel more cool and drop some of the values I held sacred. I was now open to experimenting, justifying, trying all I see them do before I fully grow up. This involved me trying out weed, a bit of alcohol, and my approach to women.
Playboy.
So I was now focused on having relationships with girls for sex or based on lust. All these was to fit in, feel cool, and belong to a group of people who are enjoying life. Well, I think boys go through this.
Yes, but Masa,
Wait,
right?
no, wait. Why you attributing it all? No, but why did you leave your mouth and say it was only boys?
But when I say boys,
You cut camera and go
no,
out.
listen, there are some boys that, should I say holy or whatever, who are living their life, they're concentrated on some other things. But boys like you who are 12 would actually influence them.
Wait.
You have to call my name.
Wait, no. Why did she say boys like you?
I'm just saying.
You're rude.
Masa, please, sorry, they're exposing you on camera. I know it's sad, but like, no, but honestly, on a serious note, I was telling you this, I think off camera, I was talking to you about the same thing. I personally, I know so many of my guys, I won't name names or none of that, but I know so many of my guys who I can tell for a fact their first time was not out of love or thinking, it was just something to get it done.
First time of what?
First time doing the bad.
What is the bad?
That thing that I'm waiting for till marriage.
You are what?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You know this, but fam, you don't want to start that here. Try me, bro. I have evidence.
Go on.
Love. But no, seriously. Like I know
I
so
bring
many
you
of
on my
them.
show. What do you want to do next?
No, but I know so many of them. Seriously, you see, like as soon as it was done, you come back to the group chat. Oh yeah, done. Blah blah. But it didn't change nothing for them. Didn't add nothing for them.
No, but yeah.
Oh, no
like,
worries. Some of them are lying about it, so they don't have anything.
Exactly.
But
Like
don't
especially
forget about
this,
that.
Feel like lying.
this peer pressure thing in relation to sex, bro, is mad. It's mad. Like you've been watching these movies, you see like a 20 or 21-year-old, and they will tell you, he will tell you, like, let's say in the movie, the guy will say, I'm a virgin. Then everyone will start laughing. Like, how can you still be a virgin at so and so age? But like, I'm like, wait, is that a problem?
It's different here.
I know, right?
What?
It's different here.
It's different. Are you hiding on there, Rob?
It's not about hiding under.
No, but yeah, the instances, like the pressure is not all of that, but now it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like you see, like I'll use these movies as an example, where you see like a 14-year-old or 15-year-old already like saying he's lost his virgin and he seems cool and all of that. You understand?
Thank you for saying that, because I want to add to this. Especially being in a French country, for example, in Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
I'll say one thing: the French with the English lifestyles are so different.
Okay.
English are more contained and blah blah. But the French people are very open. And Ivory Coast, for example, they call it Petit Paris.
What?
They are so.
Petit Paris.
Wow.
Don't do that. They are so like, I wouldn't say so liberated, but like freedom with French people and their culture and their parents and everything is just so free. So I'm telling you there, you're saying 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds are telling you, go and find 13-year-olds with kids.
Alliance Franco, here I come.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
No, but it's serious, especially like when it comes to sex and stuff. Then you find out you've lost your virginity or something, it's gone. And like you said, some people their first time doing stuff. I don't want to say the word because
now?
we are waiting for marriage.
But now wait.
But it's crazy,
I have
especially.
something to say there.
You have something to say.
Masakoy, are we talking about the real first time or the actual first time?
Which one be the real and which one be the actual?
Because I have spoke to a lot of my friends, and then I realized a lot of my friends that are guys, they were actually raped when they were guys, when they were young, by aunties or mates or family friends. It's not talked about, bro. But that is topic for another day. Coming back to what he said, you understand? It's interesting because it could be for him he was pressured, but sometimes too, I feel like people, they just enter through a phase that they go through doing all of these things. Maybe he's he's depressed about something, maybe something is bothering him and he's trying to get himself distracted. I've been there, I won't lie. But what happened, I don't have to say that. So the problem with Gambia is, with most people here is, we are in high schools, right?
Yeah.
Tell me how many high schools you know that have guidance counselors?
True, yeah.
Right.
We had peer health education systems in some of the schools, like clubs, but they are not very strong. That is the problem. When I was in high school, we had a lot of people that we are going through a lot of things. Some were being pressured to do things that they did not want to, but they don't know how to go about it. And unfortunately, they didn't have any resources available. We have a guidance counselor in UTG, but I feel like if we have things like that in high school, because people in high school go through a lot.
Yeah, especially
especially the girls.
Yeah, the peer,
right? The girls, the problems, the fallouts, and all that.
Peer pressure in high school is like crazy.
Yeah, so that could make someone actually enter through a phase. It could be curiosity, it could be depression, it could be a lot of things. But peer pressure
Some
itself.
do that and call it the whole phase. Astaghfirullah.
How do you know?
Okay. No, especially like here, in the high schools in Gambia. Like, you see, peer is mad. Forget the sex part. Like, drug abuse, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, I don't. You see some friends, some of your friends, and before you know it, you see the people they're hanging out with. I think we made mention of this in the first episode.
Yeah, we
the
did.
people you hang around with, it's this saying goes, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. And there's that. Like, you see the friends they hang out with, and you know that within no time, like, bro, they're bound to go off track and something. It's not their fault, but it's just like who they hang out with, and it takes a lot of self-control for you to, still hang out with them, but know where you're and stuff.
I was gonna say that, yeah.
You get, like Akuman say, if you're not sabi who side you go, remember who side you come out. Remember who side you come out. Like, I know I have friends who smoke, I have friends who drink and all of that, but like to get into the lifestyle in which why they look no, like it's easy. You could easily like follow them and go off track, start taking weed. Before you know it, you go to shout on colos, on colos, on colos.
No, I said this on the first episode. What I said was, people who smoke, they drink. I'm not totally saying that they're bad people, right? But as much as they're your friends or whatever, maybe you could advise them and stuff. But it's not that you should let them be. Or for me, I've said this at the last episode. You misquoted me that I like going with bad people. But as I always say, I learn from them. But when they're doing some stuff that you cannot stop them from doing it, they're doing it. After, when they have experiences from it, I learn from it.
Yeah, experience is the best teacher. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, especially like this drug abuse thing, bro, is mad. You see you see like 14, 15-year-olds now, because their friends are smoking. Bro, you see them like.
You know what the problem is, huh? You know what the problem is, huh? We have this big problem amongst us men. We try to prove our masculinity doing this type of things. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
It's all about the ego. If I don't smoke, my guys might not rate me. You know, if I don't go drifting around, taking some risk, my guys will not rate me. Boy, we are not saying it's bad, but be careful, boy. That's just it. If you are not it, you are not it. Some things, boy, it's either you have it or you don't. But if you are there trying to be whatever you are not, boy, you are just gonna put yourself into problem.
Bro,
you understand? I see guys that be smoking, they don't enjoy it. Yeah. But they do it because they think it looks cool and they will be having the validation that they want from other men.
On colos.
Anyway, the thing, what I believe is, being weird is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just being different, and it's not a bad thing. You are yourself, and you will attract people that are, interested in the same things that you're doing.
But when you're normal, you're boring.
You understand? But you would see guys.
I know.
Normal people are boring.
Normal people are boring.
They are.
Nah, yeah, being normal, you can't say it's boring.
So wait. I have a question.
Yeah.
You don't want a normal man.
No.
Wow.
What do you want?
Okay.
Normal people are these people that are like book smart. They don't do anything else.
I'm not.
You are normal. You all don't escalate, sir.
Personally, I wouldn't have it.
The camera will go outside. We'll go outside. But like you were saying, this masculinity and stuff, especially when it comes to this other thing, also renting cars and this stunting, bro. I know. I had a friend. Our lunch was $50 in school. Our lunch was $50. But you starve yourself for over close to 2 or 3 weeks.
Just to rent a car.
I
know what you're talking about.
And there was once he rented it. I got up to one album Jele Moto be fan bell bido. You've paid up to 5K. I don't know where he got the rest of the money from. But I was like, you're going to rent it for hours. The girls will come into your car. They'll go.
Wait.
Exactly.
Let's talk about this,
Yeah.
As much as it has its own implication and all.
Yeah.
Renting cars, like drifting, it is a special high. No, let me be honest with you there. Then don't get at school, but them I just to watch drifting and all.
Yeah, I did.
You don't have to be in the car, but it is its own high. You understand?
Yeah.
And the problem is, I don't think it is gonna die down anytime soon in this country.
No, it won't.
It never will.
But you know what I'm saying is.
You're mad, dog.
Wow,
the thing is,
You will not come here again.
No, I'm just letting you know, Rega. The thing is, I want to gis, like as young people, we like breaking the law and nothing is being done about it. Like it makes us feel good.
Yes.
You get it? And the more pressure they put on them, that is not gonna stop. I feel like the thing that they could do, Monica, come a mutual agreement. Maybe guy they lend the for licensing or new hotel guy plus. No, I'm just letting you know because no, it didn't stop, boy. I've seen what's on Gambia writing stuff. You understand? And I see things happening. I've been in one that I've seen a guy that was, they took him to Serakunda Hospital before he mu aga fofu pako mu gañu. You get it? But it is a special high bo hamne come if you are into it, balanga si gena boy, you get addicted to it. So come sometimes it's not even about the girls there.
Forget that. I got the natural before the different high. Get money first. Not they go using 5K every week.
So you think that would stop the kids, bro?
That is not going to stop them. Like
what I'm
I said,
saying is, like, I get what you're saying, but the thing is, some of them are pressured into doing these things, and they know that they cannot afford it
or maintain it.
Like you're trying to get into a lifestyle you cannot. You go and start. Like you start the lab. Steady lab. Halis pull them rent. You understand?
Go for me.
Exactly. You get what I'm saying? Start the rent, and I'm gonna bahabo no. You understand? Start the lab legi. Legi nga wara fay. I'm gonna bahaput fay. But you are looking forward to
the worst thing is if you are with your guys in the car, everybody will have something to do and not see anybody.
Like,
that is what usually happens.
The fan bell with the fat dog on. Then I don't know where it was it was close to like an abandoned area. He was like the people that he was with in the car. Oh, the fat dog reg. Bye. Everyone found their way.
Wait.
Me? What? He called me to explain to me. I was like, because before when we have saved, I was like, guy, they save what's up? You want to buy anniversary gift for your babe?
Wow.
Say no, the mabuga rent. I was like, what do you want rent? He said C-class. I was like, so why are you saving all this money for? He said, the extra expenses are for fuel, blah, blah. I said, oh, okay, because I know C-class will not take up to 5K now. So you want rent, your motor come and jack back. You come and
but he planned it.
He Pafka, he had problem now. Now he could not fix it. He was calling me, boy, I'm gonna buy a mechanic. I said, me, every morning I'm sitting at the back of the car. Look at this Benz 2022 edition hybrid. You are going to like.
So okay, when you talked about peer pressure, I think you people are forgetting girls. I know I'm the only one.
We're coming there. Don't worry. Even though you have singled us out and stuff, and like he could not afford to maintain that. You understand? After that, he had to get money from other people. Te balamu fail boy. Well, like this guy was like he had to get, that was when you go into gambling and all this stuff just to get the money back. You understand? So pressure like that get you into some habits that you don't want to get into, just for you to, you get what I'm saying? I get the fact that, drifting I've been in a car where they're drifting, but my light will flash from my eye. You understand? You're walking back home, you're saying, oh, Bara Jesus, thank you for saving me, thank you, my Lord. And you see all of that, like, I get it, but don't feel pressure to get into something you cannot afford. Me, I know it. I was like, boy, if the risk is greater than the reward, what's the law?
I mean, sometimes also, you could also say it depends on the person. Because I know some people, for example, it's that risk that really gets you going. Because I'm gonna be realistic. I'm such a car guy. I love that stuff.
I love
right?
cars.
So especially with this whole, but then just for safety, Gambia here, I don't do nothing. I've never done it. I've never done it. Mom, if you're watching this, he's lying. He's lying. This is how you're lying. I was never in here during that time.
Okay. Anyways, let's get to Joy. What we say?
Yes. I want to say something.
Yeah.
Boys, boy. The thing is, you understand. Some of you like to be delcos because you want to get girls. But if you want to get girls, work on your game.
No, let's just.
No, wait.
Let's just pay.
Let him land.
No. He will enter too much. That episode we are bringing you back for that one. Reese one-on-one with you. Don't give them all. Don't worry. Just that is why you make sure you tune in. You following the episodes because he will come back. You will not get game. This guy, I'm forever grateful for you. He used to do class one-on-one. He'll be writing on the board what I should do or what I should not do. Presentation. So yeah.
So you don't have game?
Me? No, I have console. No. You will off the camera. We'll off the camera. It's because I not toast you. Don't worry. Anyways, baby, I'm joking. Anyways, go on. You were saying something about the girls.
That's jokes.
Talk.
When I said peer pressure on girls, right?
Yeah.
where the girls need things. I said this the last time. We need things. There are things that we see girls do nowadays to get money.
Yeah.
We see them.
Facts.
Do they? And there are many pedophiles in this Gambia.
One thing, these sugar daddies are making business hard for us.
Fam,
We don't have money to afford and maintain the lifestyle you are giving these babes. What we
how
have,
you ask me for BM? Yeah, Chris. You didn't even fear anything in this life. BM, you not ask me for credits. BM. You remember?
No, this one you're hurt. Calm down.
Wait. The
BM.
girl asked him for what?
BM.
Wow.
Your daddy know they drive BM. They ask me for BM. Your father is paying fare every morning to Westfield. I gave him lift before, and you are still asking
No, but
me for BM.
you know that has a meaning.
No, fear
Dafa
God.
mean nera come hanga. Ndo bishi dafla gum boy.
Tell him what me. Look what
He
me.
has hope in you, boy. Be like,
Be your father. He's paying fare. Buy him a C class. You should stop at home and let him get a C class. No, it's painful, fam. It's painful.
No, what I'm saying, I have been through peer pressure, especially when I said the year 2022.
Yeah.
Because I've seen, there are girls that I just met newly, right? So there was this time we were all hanging out, talking and everything. She came with money, 45K.
Just like that.
I've never seen the type of money in my life. As I say, I don't get money, I'm broke. But anyways, what I'm saying is, that means they get money, which is not good. So I remember when she said, you're wasting your life. Like, you have this body and you're like, I was like, I'm wasting my life.
See.
No, when I went home, there was a day I was very broke. I was like, very broke. I was at home. I thought about all these things. I thought about ways I knew that these girls were getting money. I was like, you know what? You know what? I'm tired.
You'll not kill you.
Yeah, maybe I'll try it.
You'll not kill you.
But nah, I just slept the next day. I was normal again. As I would say, it's the way that you're brought up, the kind of parents you have. I'm not the type that gives in easily to things. No. I was taught to be content with what I have from things I was small. It's the way you are raised. If you are raised good, I think, as I say, parents contribute to the way their children grow up.
That's true.
Yeah.
Good or bad.
you know some people they get into problems not because they are being pressured there, but it's the amount that pressures them into problems. No, wait there. Like you are within your friends or within people, you start talking about yourself.
Yeah, oversharing.
Now you have to back it up, boy, and you don't have anything.
That you don't have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you have to back it up. Amolo Dara, now you have to go and do some things that are not necessary, boy, putting yourself into problem. That is a problem, especially for ladies and some of my boys too.
Yeah,
I mean,
guys do that too. Not only ladies. Like, but we could see in like some ladies, they try to brag about things they don't have. Guys also, boy. Come nigga for the do boy, you overdo sir boy. Come explaining that you have this, you have this, you have this, you have this, boy.
And people like that are the reason why people who are minding their business, living their life, go into things that they should not go into.
Exactly. The pressure. Also in terms of forget all these things in deciding a career also. Some people might get pressured into doing getting into careers they don't want to. So don't feel pressured. I didn't feel pressure at all. Because I could have done law and I would be done by now. I could have graduated with my friends.
Coming to what you said
Yeah.
with career choices and everything.
Yeah.
You know, earlier I said, we have parents that are being influenced by their friends and family.
Yeah, other parents.
True.
Now you'll have a kid. He's very bright. He just finished grade 9. What do you think the obvious choice of your parents would be?
Science.
Exactly.
Science stream, doctor here.
Exactly.
Get into the
If
science
that
stream.
kid wanted to do commerce or arts,
Yeah.
the teachers will tell them, you need to do your
Yeah.
science. The aunties will come, the friends will come. People who do not even pay your school fees there.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
You know
true.
where they get
And they'll be talking like they actually know your future for you when they themselves are not even able to take care of their own futures. As
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Crazy.
And it's crazier for women because it's unfortunately you guys don't have much opinion in African
Yeah,
settlement, unfortunately.
It's like what he said is very true.
Yeah, it is.
And there's also this stigma behind science is always the best class.
Yeah.
And the rest are just that's why I keep saying I'm thankful for the parents that I have. You understand? I'm really because my mom's take your time, choose what you want to do. You understand? Because at the end of the day, we are going to leave. You are going to live your life at some. You are going to have your family. You are going to have your career. Let me not force you to do what you don't want. You understand? Because you come and force the kid to do science.
That's why most of them are failing.
Exactly. Like you
They
see
don't
someone
enjoy
do
what they are
commerce.
doing.
You just see someone do commerce. Next minute, them fake guys see lopitan. You need to have nothing.
No, but you can change courses
Yes,
after
you get.
school.
But
It
some
happens.
people don't have the passion to do commerce. Like what they really want to study is nursing. They have this passion for it. You understand? Like, but throughout 10 to 12 now, they have been calculating. They have been balancing books. Now they've gotten into that field. They're going to find it hard.
Even science students believe that, like, in the school premises, they will believe that you're best students
Not
here.
all of
Or-
us there. Not all of us.
Not some of them. I'm not generalizing. You are.
You said science. You see, I don't even look like it, but I am.
Your science is not science, I beg.
Your science no sense.
No
That
science,
duplicate
no
you do.
Hey, man, I was a science 1 student from Newsrat. Relax,
So you think
boy.
I didn't want to make it special?
No, I'm just letting you know. Like, I'm just letting you know. Like,
Rest. If you want to be science.
Well,
No,
I'm
but
just telling you,
like
come
to
on.
add on his point on this whole parent thing, I think that's actually something that should really be discussed. Because,
Yeah.
for example, my mom, for example, she's a HR consultant and everything, blah blah blah.
Okay.
So she has really helped me to guide me towards it. She even wants to stray me away from her own thing because she doesn't want me to feel pressured into going into
Yeah,
it.
because, like you said, some parents they're pressured by their peers. You see their sons and daughters are doing engineering, law. So you're like, you see Mr. and so son doing law. So you say you're going to do law.
Boy.
No, you are going to this school. you are
we
going
have
to
a
study
friend that we both know.
Yeah.
He's doing law right now. I asked him, "Are you going to practice when you're done?" He's like, "No. You know, my father just wants me to do it. You know this, but
think I know who you're
parents."
talking
I'm like,
People are not
you
nice.
understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
People are not
And
nice.
also, no, but it's
No, but he
it's,
said
it's
it like-
happening.
it was like,
I
he's
know
not going
someone
to
else. Like
practice it.
in this university, there are a lot of them. There's someone I know. The guy was doing a particular course, but he was just doing it. He just went until he got to the middle. Then he changed because his friend is doing another course. He went and did it.
You follow your friends.
You understand what I'm saying?
That happens in grade 9 and 12.
Like,
Boy, don't
Yeah.
study after school.
Suma had it made them deaf science. One time deaf science.
no, come on.
But in university,
By the time you finish grade 12,
you cannot be
huh?
mature.
No, wait. Like, by the time you finish grade 12, people find what they want to do at different times of their
Yeah,
lives. You
true.
understand? But try to be consistent. Because if
Exactly.
you keep wasting your time, your mates are gonna leave you behind, and then you're gonna feel like, okay, I do not have enough opportunities and all that. Fake hanga. You are just not
Even if your
being
mates
smart
leave
in
you
it.
behind, bro.
Passion.
Like do it at your own pace.
Do what you enjoy.
But at the same time, time is not your friend. You are sitting lingering around, changing and whatnot. So
You can
but
do what
like,
you enjoy, but as for me, my only motivation is money. Like that is just
We
it.
need
Like,
to blow like
sockets,
we get fused.
Come on.
Come.
Yeah, you see, I've started a movement. I
That
didn't
line.
Rest. Anyways, boy, like we said, peer pressure has to do with a lot, boy. I think we're gonna have a part 2 on this one because
You could go forever on it.
Yeah, we can go forever. And I like anytime thing they sweet, time no they permit us. I want to call the people's name where they see now, but they will not record me next
The one
time. you
that the
understand?
head is reflecting so
Yes, but anyways, time has not been our friend for this episode again. In as much as we've had so much fun discussing the pros and cons of peer pressure, like bro, it's a very huge topic, especially in the 21st century. We do hope like we have another time to discuss it. We will do have a part 2, probably even part 3. They'll go continue and make a season 4. They'll do a chapter 5. Understand? Episode 6 or 7.
but
Yeah.
not to cut you, I wanna.
You're not coming here again. Go on, share.
No,
Let's wrap
it's
up.
an interesting topic, boy.
Yeah.
Like me, I like to hear people's stories. So
Okay.
I want to see people write their own stories if they are comfortable with it.
Yeah.
On
Yeah,
the
do
comment
share your
section,
stories,
I
bro.
want to read them.
Anonymous.
You could
The funnier the better, the wilder the better. So
Yeah.
No,
you
they
can
told-
make some
no,
of
they
us
told
laugh,
Joy.
boy.
not the toast joy.
Not the toast
We know she
joy.
does not have man, but we are trying to get somebody for her. But at the same
Things
at
have
the
changed.
same
Things have
time,
changed. Things have changed.
things are what?
Things have changed.
Rest. At the same time, approach me if you want. At the seller, it's just
I'm not for sale.
She's
I
not-
am not for sale.
She's not for sale.
I
She's
am
not an
for sale.
item.
I'm not an item. I'm not.
She's a human
Don't
being.
piss me off. Guys, thank you
are
very
mad.
much for
I'm not
watching
conclude, you
this
don't conclude. Rest. Anyways,
Go.
yeah, please do share. I beg. Like we could make it anonymous, and also if you want your name to be said out loud, we could do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, for a fee, what? Yes.
Free advertisement. What is that?
Yeah, we could. Why your name get used? If it's white,
His name get used, guys.
anyways, yeah. Rest. Are they? People are not coming here again. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in for this episode. We wish we had more time to discuss because it's like you want to keep cutting me off, but time is.
Hey, boy, hey, boy,
scarce,
hey,
and
boy,
we really
hey,
thank
boy,
you
hey, boy.
for tuning in also to this episode, which has been on peer pressure. I've been your host, Samuel Masakwe.
And yes, I've been Joy. Please follow our pages.
It's been Joy. Why?
Yeah, I've been Joy for all the
Benny
time.
Gist.
But yeah, follow our socials, Instagram and Twitter, the Safe Space GM. Follow ARTV to watch our videos. And what else? What did I miss?
Subscribe,
Yeah.
like, and comment when this video
Right.
drops. And please leave your comments. Leave your comments and do send your feedbacks. Because yeah, we'll be posting it and you'll be reacting to our status. Your feedbacks are greatly and really appreciated. So we thank our guests, Mr. YK and Mr. Yu. Why they add Mr. YK and Yusuf?
Mr. Yus.
What's it you want to
If
do?
you had my number, delete it. I'm on a podcast now. Delete it.
For his man is famous. So yeah, thank you very much and do have a nice day. Peace. Till we come your way next time. Bye bye.